Welcome to The Mystic Fool. I'm Martin Worth, and this is The Mystic Fool. Okay, I mentioned star seeds. So what is a star seed? It's a term that's become quite popular of late. And in my understanding, it relates to the fact that we may be born of the earth, but we are descended from the stars. We are descended from star seed. We are star seed. In a physical universe, we are connected. The source of our DNA is from the heavens. Everything in this world is derived from the universal energy and matter, thus starseed. But in a multi-dimensional universe, we are also derived from starseed, in that we are the seed in the ladder of spiritual evolution, from which, in a spiritual plane, those star nations were created. We are the ancestor of the star nation that is upon our spiritual time track. Had we not been through this lifetime and developed this level of spiritual consciousness that we are each here to attain, those star nations would not have had the experience in spirit that we are having here. So you are a spiritual ancestor of star nations, just as an animal is a spiritual ancestor in that octave of you. Spirit moves through the octaves, gas, first forms of matter, rock, plant, animal, human, star nation. And each of these levels of spiritual development are a different multi-dimensional level of ourselves. It's said you don't need to actually visit each one of these particular octaves to develop. That's a thing I heard of once called weaving, where we weave between these different octaves. I mean, a past life for you may have actually been a past life in the animal octave, or it may have been a past life in a star nation octave. Because, as I say, outside of this construct, there is no such thing as time. All of our past and future lives exist contemporaneously. So why would we number them? Last past life, 5 past lifetimes ago. No. But back to starseed. So within the progression of the evolution of spirit, of evolution of spiritual consciousness, the level of humanity is one level where I believe in this octave we're here to learn how to master free will and use that free will for the benefit of our fellows, not just for the benefit of ourselves. Humanity has seen cycles where it was quite fine to go plundering someone else's village, and now I think we're hopefully getting past that, although we still have wars, we still have, the US jumping in and blowing people up. Maybe not just them, but they seem to be the main protagonist at this moment. Although, you've got Russia and the Ukraine having a bash at the moment, which is sad. Yeah, but we're moving beyond that. We're moving to free will, used to the benefit of everyone. So a star seed, you are a seed of spiritual consciousness that was necessary in the creating of a future dimension of time, a future life in a or the star nations. But also, as a starseed awakening in this time, people say, they've chosen to come back. They are Pleiadian and have chosen to come back to this time to assist humanity. Okay, I can buy that. Not just Pleiadian, probably Lyrian, Arcturian, etc., etc. If that's your spiritual lineage. It's just the same way as we got, different nations on Earth. There are different nations within the multiverse of the star nations. And perhaps we have come back in this time to access the knowledge of our future life as a star being in a star nation, to bring that future life reality back to this present day, to assist in this present day, to bring a seed of knowledge forward, to assist humanity in this time. And if that's the case, then you can access that seed of knowledge simply by asking your spirit to connect you with that information and knowledge, to ask that knowledge to surface, perhaps in a time of meditation. And having sat with that, receiving that knowledge, it's really important that you allow that connection to go and call upon it when you want to sit and listen, and release it when you're finished. Okay, star seeds. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, I recorded this one during a spirit guide meditation that I was sitting in, and so it's maybe not as explanatory as my normal podcast sessions are, but look, if you'd like more information about starseeds, I've got it. I'm not going to put it into this podcast, but I'm very happy for you to contact me at themysticfool@martinworth.com. Put a comment in below if you would like a deeper explanation of how these octaves and spiritual time tracks work. Then I'm more than happy to do another podcast in more depth and with a little bit more explanation. So be well, starseeds. I wish you love. I wish you health and happiness in your mission. Let's hear from you guys. Okay. Lots of love. See ya.